What up, MetaZoo Maniacs and Cryptic Campers? Today is May 1st, 2025, and what you're looking at on the screen right now is history in the making. These are some of the very first new MetaZoo cards to grade a PSA 10. So congratulations to the TCG_experience. We did it. Absolutely crazy. So we have a Mothbreon that graded PSA 10, and more importantly, Sun Wukong PSA 10. Now why do I say more importantly? Well, this Sun Wukong is a big deal, because I believe this is the very first card from the new MetaZoo ever to grade a PSA 10. So this is history in the making. I don't think you're ever going to see a lower certification number than what you're looking at right here. And I mean, if you have a card that graded a PSA 10 that has a lower certification number, message me in my DMs on Discord. I'll make a new video about it. But I'm pretty sure this is the very first card ever to grade as a PSA 10. But there's something interesting about the Sun Wukong, this hidden rare that PSA kind of messed up on. So if we go to the population report, so 2025 MetaZoo MZ1 EN-base set, it says right down here there's 16 cards graded and 4 graded a PSA 10. But the problem here, we'll scroll right to the bottom here. So we have the OG Mothman, that's card number 239, but right above it should be the Sun Wukong hidden rare, but it's not here. That'd be card 238. As we can see right here, right? Card number 238, Sun Wukong hidden rare. So for some reason they listed 239, missed 238, and then 237, 236, 235. These are all the hidden rares, the big boys for the new MetaZoo. So obviously number 235 is the Mothbreon. So obviously one PSA 10 as we just seen, one PSA 9. Bigfoot hidden rare, 1 sent in, 1 PSA 10. But for the Piazza Bird and the OG Mothman, Piazza Bird has no PSA 10s, just 1 PSA 9. And the OG Mothman has 2 PSA 9s, no PSA 10s yet. So why is the hidden rare Sun Wukong not listed here? I have no idea. That doesn't make any sense. So technically, when we look at this population report, it should say 17 cards total with 5 PSA 10s. And who knows, maybe there's other cards missing from this population report too. Anyways, let's see what else got a PSA 10 here. So a regular Phoenix card got a PSA 10. And what else? There can only be one other card. Sword of Surtur, alternate art. The 3-star rarity. 1 sent in, 1 PSA 10. And then obviously the Mothman hidden rare and the Bigfoot hidden rare. And the one we can't see here would be the Sun Wukong hidden rare as a PSA 10. So far, I'm sure no one's surprised that there's not very many PSA 10s. But good news, there's no PSA 8s yet. So a lot of cards are grading the PSA 9. I think most people expected that. The print quality and like the cut quality on the cards isn't the best. But it is super cool to see the very first Mothbreon that ever graded a PSA 10. This is the first. Oh, zoomed in wrong there. The very first Mothman ever. Sorry, actually the very first. Yeah, this is the very first Mothman from the new MetaZoo to grade a PSA 10. And as to why this card isn't showing up in the population report, I have zero clue what's going on there. But I am fairly certain this is the very first MetaZoo card from the new MetaZoo to ever grade a PSA 10, which is pretty damn cool. Do you think the hidden rares and the textured cards are going to have a much higher PSA 10 population than the regular cards? I think it's fair to say that answer is yes. I think there's going to be a huge premium on getting the 2-star rarity cards as a PSA 10. Because as we know, there's a ton of roller lines and print lines and who knows what else scratches on them. So, and also one more time, congratulations and a thank you to TCG_experience for providing us screenshots of MetaZoo history. I'm sure in a year from now there's going to be hundreds of these cards graded at PSA, but this is the very first ones ever to grade PSA 10s. And the very first Mothman ever to grade a PSA 10 in the new MetaZoo. Anyways, comment below and let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next video.